Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Alright, assholes, it's your old pal Hobbs. Here to tell you about Shadow of the Alliance. Follow the journey of Mateo Beauregard, a young mech warrior in the service of the Taurian Concordat. In the wake of the Steiner-Davion wedding, Laconis III has just been invaded by Davion forces, hoping to bang on Maximilian Liao's back door. Beauregard must fight to save his team, the woman he loves, and his people. Want to get in on it? You can! Donate bits to become a character in the book and help save Laconis III. Every bit helps this book become better and better looking to Catalyst because the goal is to make enough to commission artwork, including a cover and artist drawings inside, you know, like the old days. Be a part of the legend of the Laconis Wolverines. Donate today. It will go to a good cause.
Okay. Hey,
that was a good clap. Would you like a bite of my chocolate?
I would. Okay. Whoa. My jaw hurts.
Your jaw might be hurting from talking so much lately. Not used to the camera.
That's not true. I stream.
Well, yeah, but now you're streaming and talking for 2 hours.
I guess that was.
It can't be all the.
Okay, what am I doing now?
Plugging it in.
By the way, hi everybody. This is day 3 of my first ever computer build. Just putting it together.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, no case modification this time around. And I'm sorry. What did you say we're doing now?
Plugging stuff in.
Yes. But from where? Things are not where I left them.
Well, the cables are in the box right there.
The box that I can't reach because my T-Rex arms.
Yeah, that. Did you notice how I put the name on there?
Once again, futzing with my stuff.
I did that so that when I put the box on the shelf, then.
I know.
Oh, you're f***ing with me.
Yes.
You have to hold up the C.
It's the phone. Not
Yeah.
the C.
Well, I know, but I'll hold up the C. It takes up less energy. I'm crashing your head. I'm crashing your head.
Never mess with that pro, buddy.
That is a mammoth cable. Jeez. That's as thick as the plasma torch
I
cable.
thought you were going with that.
No, mine's much thicker. I'll admit to that.
There we go.
I'm gonna go grab my bottle of water if you don't mind. You can go ahead and talk to the camera.
Wow. Okay. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Would you like a meat stick?
Friday. No, thank you.
Did you actually plug it in?
Not into the wall, no. Just right there.
Okay.
I showed the camera what the plug looked like too. It reminded me of the face from the real little toaster.
The toaster face or the kid's
away.
face?
Just one of the faces in the thing.
What'd you say?
Put stuff away.
Yeah, because it's easier
I was still using it.
Well, yeah, but that's what putting stuff away is for, so you know where it is when you need it.
I had it where I wanted it. Everything like this.
Where I wanted it, though.
This is a lot of cables. We're not going to use all of them.
Oh, no.
Do they give you different ones for different motherboards and stuff?
Well, I mean, they give you all of these because this is a 1600 watt power supply.
Okay, but they won't all fit anyway.
No, because we're not using all of them. We're only using...
But like, so there's two PSU cables. Why do they
No,
get...
they all say PSU on one end of the ends. So there's, I
okay.
believe, 3 CPU cables. And
Okay. They look like there's duplicates in here.
there are.
Why would they do that?
Well, because this is a big power supply and it's ready to power big things. Like the graphics card right there has 3 8-pin Wait, let me do something. Stock and blocking! Stock and blocking! Anyway, the GPU has 3 cables that it needs.
Why are so many of them labeled PCIe?
Because that's for the GPU. PCIe is anything that's fitting into these slots here. PCIe is a PCI Express. PCI is a data transfer codec.
That's honking.
And which one is that?
Well, it's not labeled. But I'm pretty sure these big ones go to the motherboard.
Mm-hmm. That's the motherboard power cable. That's Molex. That's the cables that nobody ever uses anymore for the fans right there, or the fan
these?
controller over there on the chest.
Yeah.
If you wanted to plug that into the power supply, you can, but it's not going to be powering any of the fans.
Then why would I do that?
Exactly. Nobody uses Molex anymore.
But like, what would it do if it's not powering the fans?
I'm just saying that if you did plug fans
I
in,
wanted to
yeah.
make it look more cluttered. I got it. I've got to be missing something about this.
There's only, in this particular build, there are only 3 cables you need.
This entire pile is PCI-E.
Yes, and that's because it's a 1600 watt power
You
supply.
keep saying that, but there's only so many plugs on it. Why would they give you so many cables when there's only so many ports?
Because, honey, people still use multiple GPUs.
Okay.
So think of 2 of those.
Yeah.
You would need 6 cables.
We're going to be using 3 of them?
Just 3.
3 of these.
The PCI cables, yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it now. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
And a capture card doesn't use any because it just gets power from the motherboard.
So this is 600 watt on it.
That is for an Intel. That's something I hadn't factored in. This is for an Intel GPU because their new RTX cables, they decided to be dicks.
Okay.
So they made their own.
Okay. What's this for?
That is, oh! The power supply has its own RGB!
Okay.
Nifty. We can plug that right up on the top of the motherboard.
Sweet.
So let me tell you what we have, but you're not going to be using. These are for hard drives. This is SATA.
Okay.
That's SATA power. So regular hard drives, SSDs, that kind of thing.
Okay. If we're not using it, I really don't need to know what it's used for right now.
Okay, well then.
Power connection. Connectors may vary between different models of power supply units. Okay. Connect the 24-pin or 20-pin main power connector to the motherboard's 24-pin or 20-pin power connector.
Good to know.
Right, so we start with this one. Is what the instructions say?
It really doesn't matter.
Right, because
It's not plugged in.
Oh, and they come already with cable combs.
Yes.
I see why you lay these out and try to straighten them.
Yes.
It's very messy.
Hey,
I missed you today.
I missed you too.
Okie dokie. So which end goes to the power supply and which does
There's
this
only
end go to
there's
the
only one
motherboard?
end that can go in each end. There's only one way it can go.
There's a lot of ports, and I'm just asking you. This goes
Well,
to the
let me.
motherboard, right?
Okay, so check out the see how the different ends are different. So it's always going to be a 24 pin that goes into the motherboard, and they're never going to match up.
Well, apparently it's a 20 pin that can also go into the motherboard according to the instructions. But yeah.
You would only use a 20 pin for like run of the mill
Just
Dells.
saying, you can
Yeah, sure, you can. And for that, you would you'd slide this part out, but we're never going to.
Oh, okay, that's how it goes from a 24 to a 20.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. MB, I take it that says motherboard, huh? That would make sense. You know, that's at the top of this. Maybe I should do the other ones first.
Since we're not doing any real cable management, it doesn't really matter. Just get it in there.
Well, right, I just need to be able to see the ports, though.
Sure. Okay.
Alright, so what goes to...
The only ones we're going to be using are motherboard, GPU, and CPU. That's it.
It doesn't stick together, is that normal?
It doesn't matter. Yes, it is normal.
Alright, and then this goes up here to where? I know motherboard is there, CPU and PCIe down here. So so they gave us lots and lots of spots for that. Does it matter which one I choose?
Nope.
Okay. I'll go here for this one. Okay.
Why those ones? Why'd you pick those ones?
Because I'm thinking about how I'm gonna bundle the cables together at some point.
Okay.
You said they need to be 8-pin. Are there ones in here that aren't 8-pin?
Yeah, there's 6-pin cables.
Oh, so
and
far.
then like different PCIe. Yeah, there's different. Well, see,
so
here's,
I don't need this one then.
Yeah, this is a daisy chain one. Cool.
But it just
wait,
looks,
no, it's not.
It just looks messy, so I don't need this one. I'll grab a different one. Right?
Well, it's your thing.
I don't
Daisy
need...
chaining is actually kind of a good way to do it, because less cables. But you do.
Oh, so instead of having 2 here, I would have.
You'd have one that bounces, that also splits off into this one, and then they all go into the same thing.
Interesting.
If you have that cable.
How does that work for
power?
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know.
Is it on
So we have a problem.
What's the problem?
We have to get the CPU cables in there. It's possible. It's just going to be a bitch. I have every faith in you.
Thank you. Just like yesterday, I might swear a little bit, but we'll get it done.
This is intense.
Sure is. Why is that? Do they go together like this and then on there?
Mm-hmm.
And the clippies go... Okay, I see it. I see the... Okay. Well.
Yep.
I wish I had dainty hands now.
The other idea is that we remove the tower cooler.
Let me just
oh wow, you're getting it.
This first. I need... Can you pass my phone over? I want to use the flashlight.
Roger that.
Okay.
Oh, good thinking. Clever.
Just like the velociraptors.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is like, it's fighting me on the way that I want it to go, which is very annoying.
You can't do it like that. They have to go in together. It's really dumb.
I can do it like that. They're not connected.
Yes, I know, but they have to go into the same port together.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
I'm not trying to put it in the other port.
I'm talking about they have to go in at the same time.
And I'm telling you they don't have to.
Okay.
Here we go. Yes.
There you go.
See?
Yeah. This is why I did it with Blandolph, because it was that tight. And it was just that stupid frickin' circular one. But the top of this case was right there. The Blandolph, it was right there, which is why it was such a You're doing really good.
Yes. Third one in.
Hi, Lotus. Hi. Do you need the light anymore?
They're in.
Sweet. That says motherboard right there? Because it looks as if it's plugged into two different things. I don't think that's right.
It says motherboard, honey.
Why is it plugged into two different things then?
Well, this down here says peripherals and SATA.
So that can't go there.
But up here it says motherboard.
Can you take it out for me, please?
They have a hole in the thing.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
So it belongs
All right.
there.
Interesting. Wow. Okay, that's creative. Okay. Guess what?
We can plug it in and turn it on?
Yeah. Are you gonna put the other one in here?
Not right now.
Okay. I was referring to the other thing.
That's a bunch of messy cables. Holy shit.
Yep. There's the lights.
Where?
That's a good sign. Right over here.
Oh, hi.
Good sign. You ready?
Yeah. Which one was the on button?
Whichever one works. Yeah!
Woohoo!
Wow. Okay. Whoa. Nice work.
Woohoo! My first computer all put together.
Now we're going to take it upstairs for the
Big reveal.
whatever, the big reveal. Woo-hoo!
Woo-hoo. Yeah.
All right.
If you eat this chicken wings today, you're not gonna feel like having to eat sandwiches, are you?
I might have a couple. Lotus, you're being weird.
Alright, so hello everybody. This is the computer that you guys have watched me build. I've been using it for a few months already, and it is doing a fantastic job. Why'd you laugh at that?
Nothing. I'm not laughing.
Uh-huh. Anyway. Yeah, it is performing swimmingly.
I know if I go down far enough, you're still going to be able to see my forehead, so this is tragically funny. Because I can't bend over that far unless I go like this.
Anyway, yeah, so the computer runs great. I'm really happy with it. I am eager to make it look all nice. Do a nice case mod, but we just haven't had time lately. But the build runs great with everything that I do to it, including streaming on multiple platforms, running VR, and doing streaming along with top-end games. High-end games? High-end games.
Cutting edge.
Cutting edge games.
Next gen. Next gen, I think, works.
Current gen? I don't know.
Current gen, sure. I suppose it is current gen now.
But yeah, so when I stream, sometimes I'll run a browser with multiple tabs plus the streaming service and the video game that I'm playing. I also run something for music and a few things for stream bells and whistles. So I'm really happy with it.
So anyway, running this thing on 4K with like Silent Hill 2, because I've been playing and wow. HDR, DLSS, jeez.
And
So-
you learned about ray tracing,
And
how
I
beautiful that is.
Finally ray tracing, and yes, it works. It's great. It's fine. I know I gave it shit during Battlefield 5. Because that's when ray tracing came out and everybody's like, ooh. And I was just like, let me play the game. But now I've played a game with ray tracing on and it's pretty cool. Parts. Anyway. 1600 watt Thor.
We got the titanium one.
The titanium one, yeah.
Because I wanted it.
Yep. We had to have the best. 1600 watt Thor. Obviously, it's doing the job. The power supply is running directly into the rest of the parts of the computer, which is nice because that way it can be on. The 7900 XTX Vapor. I barely ever hear the fans ramp up on this thing. The only time I ever hear it ramp up is when it's running like.
Are you sure that wasn't when I had the room fan on?
It might have been, but like the GPU
quiet.
fans rarely ever ramp up. It's the chassis fans and the tower cooler that ever starts spooling up. But it's really cool that you have something on here that you can't get in the States anymore because of the sanctions.
I don't know if that's something we really would want to advertise.
You know, I mean, yeah, it is. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
I wouldn't necessarily
last
equate it to having like a Nazi plate and a
Whoa,
movie.
cut that part out,
There was a
cut that.
movie that I saw called, was it American Beauty with
don't
Kevin
need to bring this
Spacey
up.
and Wes Bentley and
Anyway,
the guy who wound up playing
Parts
Richard
list.
Jewell. So like I said, it's not like having, you know, something like that in your house. This is just something that you can't get anymore in the States because China done fucked up. Or was it Belgium? Anyway. I completely lost my train of thought. The thing I love about this fan is when you pull... There's the other fan right there. The only downside is, now that we can't get it in the States, if that fan ever goes to shit...
we don't normally replace fans on coolers anyway. We just get a new cooler.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we can get one. It's funny. That is really, really cool. I really love that you got these, because she and I have very similar builds. Nightcall has almost the same parts in it. The only things different are the cooler, the fans, and these things right here. I don't remember if I've even got something for mine. I might have just gotten a little frickin'...
You had a bracket.
I had a bracket. But apart from that, it's just...
Didn't you get a water cooler? You got the radiator?
Yeah, I have the Galahad and stuff, the cooling.
Yeah.
But it's a beast, and everything in this is going to last for years to come. Not that it will, but
Well, you were saying how we got like the best parts, and there was a reason for that. It's because we don't plan on upgrading for a long time.
yeah. It's a good thing you didn't let me touch this. We wouldn't be done yet.
There's a reason for that. Yep.
I got nothing else to add. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
See you in the next one.